What's up, guys? Hey, so many, if not all of you have heard about the news today. Jordy has been cut from the team, unfortunately. Now, I understand the theory behind it. He was taking up a lot of cap space, and to be honest, last year, after Aaron Rodgers went down, Jordy was very, very unproductive. I mean, he was leading the league in touchdowns or tied, one of the two, either tied or he was leading the league when Aaron went down. And unfortunately, after that, he just couldn't get it back together. And it's understandable. I mean, Jordy and Aaron have been together since the start of Jordy's career and the year that Aaron started for us, 2008. So they're very comfortable with each other, so that's understandable. Obviously, Aaron's going to bring out the best in Jordy, and Jordy's going to bring out the best in Aaron. At least that's the way I look at it. So, but here we are. So Jordy's cut, and I was debating on making this video, but I see a lot of questions. I've seen a lot of questions on Instagram and also in the YouTube comment section of what am I going to do? Am I going to PC somebody else if Jordy goes to another team? Am I going to root for that team instead of the Packers? And this, that, and the other. I'm going to answer some of those questions, but I wanted to kind of get in a little bit of why I was kind of hesitant on making this video tonight rather than like tomorrow or, wait to see what Jordy does. I don't know if he's going to retire. It's a possibility. I think he might. I mean, if you ask me, I think Jordy's going to retire. I think he has some productive years left in him in the NFL? I do, but after his couple of knee injuries and then getting those broken ribs, and then, dude, he played in the playoffs a couple of years ago with broken ribs, man. He put a flak jacket on and played with broken ribs. I respect the heck out of that guy for that. And he just adopted another child, him and his wife did. And I have a lot of respect for the guy. I would respect him either way. I mean, yeah, granted, I wouldn't, it wouldn't feel right seeing him in anything other than the green and gold, but I would respect his decision if he were to go to another team. Obviously, what am I going to do about it? Who am I to be upset about it or something? It was taken up to, I want to say, I've seen 10.2 and I've also seen 12.2 million in cap space. I'm not sure which one it was, but it probably was right around there. So the Packers saved a lot of cap space by cutting him. Now, is there also a possibility of an A.J. Hawk situation? I believe it was 2011 when we re-signed A.J. Hawk to... we cut him and then we re-signed him for a less amount of money. I don't think that's going to happen because the Packers GM had Brian Gutekunst. I get his name a little mixed up, but he had put out a little post thanking Jordy for his time in Green Bay and wishing him all the best in the future. Now that doesn't sound to me like the Packers are planning on re-signing him. So unfortunately, this is where we are. A lot of crazy stuff has been happening in the NFL. Just with the Packers, we cut Jordy. We picked up Mo Wilkerson and picked up Jimmy Graham. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. Last time we tried to pick up a tight end, it worked, and then it didn't work. And then, well, with Jared Cook at least, it was good. And then we got rid of him for Martellus Bennett, and you know how that went. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully Jimmy works out for us, and we'll see what else happens. And like I said, this is preliminary. Like, this just happened. So if you're watching this a week or 2 weeks or 2 months from now, you're going to be like, oh, well, Jordy did this, that, or the other. I'm not really sure what he's going to do, but this is just a preliminary thing. Now, to answer some of your questions on Instagram and some in the YouTube comment section, well, you got to change your name now. You're not Packer Cards 87 anymore. Jordy's gone, right? Well, the beautiful thing about the number 87 for me, at least personally, is that I was born in the year 1987. So Packer Cards 87, although Jordy is not on the team anymore, hey, we can still pay our respects to Jordy. I can still pay my respects to Jordy. I still love the dude. Packer Cards 87. I was not only born in 1987, but dude, Jordy's one of the all-time greats on the Packers. You got Donald Driver. You got Sterling Sharpe. That's just the recent era, and then you got Jordy, and some other guys too. But so yeah, Packer Cards 87. This channel is staying Packer Cards 87. It always will. And my PC, I saw a lot of questions about PC. I'm still collecting Jordy Nelson, and I'm going to continue to collect Jordy Nelson. My Jordy Nelson PC has kind of evolved a little bit over the years. At first, I was like, I want to get all these autographs. I want to get all the autographs I can, and I did that. And then last year, I moved some of them to buy the Miata that's sitting in the garage, which because race car. That's why I moved some of them, because race car. Hoping to get some time to work on that thing soon here. Got some other big life events coming up, so hoping that all this stuff works out. We'll see. It's in God's hands. I mean, I can have a plan, but it's in God's hands. So anyway, PC is going to stay the same. I'm still collecting Jordy, but like I said, I used to collect a lot of autos. I've been really, really focusing on rainbow building and picking up parallels and stuff like that is really, really catching my attention and piquing my interest, and that's where I get my enjoyment out of my Jordy collection at the moment. So I'm going to continue to do that. Yeah, I might pick up the Trevor Davis PC a little bit harder, if depending on if Jordy retires or if he shoots on over to another team. Nah, I don't really know yet. Am I going to pick up, say, if he goes to, I don't know, he goes to Cincinnati, let's say, and am I going to pick up some cards of him in Bengals uniform? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. It was rough dealing with the whole he's cut thing, and if I got to deal with he's gone to another team thing, then I think I'll cross that bridge if it happens. So crazy things in the NFL. I went over some of the things with the Packers, but Danny Amendola went to the Dolphins. Man, I know you Patriots fans love Danny Amendola, maybe as much as we love Jordy. I don't know. He showed up for you all every time you hit the playoffs, which was like every year. So he's showed up for you very consistently in the playoffs. I know there's some Patriots fans upset about that. Dion Lewis left, and then Malcolm Butler also. So I think Lewis and Butler went to the Titans, I believe. Pretty sure that's what happened. You got Richard Sherman, man. He flopped right into the same division from Seattle to San Francisco. That's got to make some Seattle fans sick. That'd be like Jordy going to the Vikings or the Bears. Ouch, that's got to hurt, man. And I might have to deal with that pain, so I'm not going to make fun of you guys or anything like that, because I might have to go through the same thing. I saw that Allen Robinson might be signing with the Bears, or they came to agreement with him or something like that. Kirk Cousins with the Vikings. See how that works out. Case Keenum went to Denver, I believe. So, I mean, maybe, dude. I hope it's not an Osweiler thing with them, or whoever, Trevor Siemian, that was the dude. Hopefully, Case Keenum works out for them. That'd be cool. Be good for Denver. What else happened? Sammy Watkins went to the Chiefs. Now, that's interesting. Sammy Watkins went out from Buffalo to the Rams, to the LA Rams, and didn't do crazy good with them, but I feel like the Chiefs are trying to put pieces around Patrick Mahomes to help him succeed, and I hope it works for them. I hope it works for them, man, Now, interestingly enough, Juice Jarvis Landry went to the Browns. Now, the Browns picked up Tyrod Taylor, they picked up Juice, and they also have Josh Gordon. So they got Gordon, Juice, and Tyrod Taylor. Now, I'm not saying that Tyrod Taylor is the end-all be-all or their answer at quarterback, because I don't think he is, but I think it's exponentially better than what they had last year. Now, they also have, I think they're still playing Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson. So, dude, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, and we'll see what the Browns do with the first and fourth draft picks. I don't know what they're gonna do, and maybe a couple months from now, we'll look back and laugh about this video, talking about the Browns, But I think they could be good too. So, I kind of went off on a tangent there, I guess, about free agents. I know there's other ones, and there may be some other big ones too. I don't, or some other signings. I can't completely think about anymore now. I just ramble off about 10 or 15 of them. But yeah, so Jordy is gone at the moment, and my hope is that he retires. Now, I'd really hate to see him in another team's uniform, man. But it is what it is. The NFL is a business. Like I told somebody before, if it's not making them money, it all revolves around money. So the advertising and everything else revolves around the money aspect of it, and that's how the players get paid to play this game that we love watching. So yeah, I mean, I get it, I understand. So let's see, what were the other things? Oh, if Jordy goes to another team, am I going to switch teams? I was like, I saw that, and I'm like, no. Like, I've been a Packers fan pretty much my whole life. I was confused as a child, and I liked the 49ers. But as soon as I can remember, 6, 7 years old maybe, I'm a Packer fan, So I've been rooting for the Packers ever since, and I got a little soft spot for Jerry. Jerry, what up, dude? I love Jerry Rice, man. I got a little soft spot for him, and I actually like Barry Sanders too, even though he was a division rival, man. He was something else to watch. But anyway, yeah, no, dude, I'm not rolling with another team. You know what? If Jordy goes to another team and we play that other team, I will root for the Packers to win, but Jordy to have 9 catches for 169 yards and 3 scores or something in a loss for the other team, for the team that he's on. Because I love the dude, but it is what it is. It's business. It's business in the NFL, and I understand. So I hope this video wasn't too boring for you guys. I mean, last time I talked to you, I think I did the whatever video, what was it? I want to collect cards. What do I do now? Kind of some pointers, and I'd like to do some more of those. And I actually want to put together a really solid video about scammers and how to protect yourself, because I said in that other video a lot about protecting yourself when you're first starting in the hobby. I didn't really go into detail about it, and I like to do that because I think I could explain it to everybody well. So that's about it. As my thumb and I almost flipped you guys off, I'm sorry. As my thumb and my middle finger heal up here, I got some super glue on my thumb and my middle fingers. It's healing up. Then I stabbed myself with a screwdriver. Those are healing up. And hopefully we're gonna be ripping some packs here soon. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how this works tomorrow. Maybe we'll rip some packs tomorrow. I got some random hobby pack opening action coming up. And if you all are still watching this, Buck City Breaks and I are working on a break that's going to be for you and for me. So that I'm gonna try to get it to where it's exclusive to you guys. So that would be fun. I'd like to break with a bunch of you guys, and let's all get in the same room and chat. And even if you're not in the break, you can come in and chat and stuff, and that'll be fun. So I just wanted to get my thoughts about this out there because, man, I had my wife and I had a friend over today, and we were talking, and all of a sudden, it must have been an hour or so went by. I look at my phone, and there's 40-some tags on Instagram and comments left and right, and my phone blew up pretty much. I mean, I'm surprised it still works. And about the whole Jordy thing, and man, I was caught off guard, and I was definitely caught off guard, and yeah, I was upset about it. But I understand the move from a business aspect, and I'm not mad at the Packers. I'm not mad at Jordy. I'm not I'm not anything. I'm just going to do like everybody else and wait to see what happens. I am happy about the Mo Wilkerson signing. I don't know if I'm happy about the Jimmy Graham thing. I don't know. I mean, he was decent in New Orleans, and then I feel like he went over to Seattle, and he wasn't very productive. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see this year, though. So, I don't know. I think 15 and a half minutes is enough of your time to take up. So that is all for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.